Okay. Maybe this week there are not many people to the class because some are busy for the retreat. For example, Mr. Wang and Miss Book, they cannot join the course. Now we should practice speaking together and waiting other to join the class with us. If more than four people, we can separate the Zoom to other rooms. So now we can practice speaking together. All of you can share your idea. Okay. Okay. Make massive feel. Okay. Example here. It's so funny. And now, Miss Mingdam, because you are a kindergarten teacher, so can you share with us some experience about how to teach a child?
First, ừm, nói tiếng Anh chưa có chuẩn bị cô. Ờ, First, the parent uh, are the adult. Người lớn mình đọc sao cô?
Yeah, adult hoặc là adult. Tức là mình stress the first or the second syllable. That's okay.
Adult
Yeah,
or adult.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Adult be a role model. Second, give them diverse learning opportunities. Three, acknowledge of obstacles. Four, focus on learning, not studying. And five, put it into perspective. about be a role model. We will observe your observe our behavior, attitude, body language. We raise and duyên dáng và lịch thiệp, grace and courtesy. The children shouldn't watch the TV under 6 a. We should kể chuyện,
Tell story or read story.
tell story. Tell story, real life, not unreal life.
Yeah, I think we are sharing. And how about Miss Thanh Hải? What about your experience?
Yeah, in my opinion, I'm not quite sure, but I bring myself up to respect and to be dependent. I often discuss my son's process with his teacher every week. I try to make a friend with my son instead of supervising him. My sons always complain that I'm a strict mother. I don't allow him to tattoo on the body, on dye hair. Yeah. And I don't allow him to go out until he finished his work, his homework. Yeah. So,
You are strict woman. Yes, strict mom. Exactly, strict mom. Some people think that we should treat our children as earlier as possible. Because they think that the age from 0 to 6 is the goal time for learning. So, do you agree or disagree with this statement? Miss Mintam, because you are the kindergarten teacher.
uh, children should we should mm, yes, I agree. The children should be learning earlier. Because to 8 to 6 8 is the goal um, but the children should be learning học tập thông qua trải nghiệm đó cô.
Learning through experience. Learning through experiences.
Learning through experiences. And one child is mỗi trẻ là một cá thể riêng biệt.
Yeah. One child is dependent individual. Dependent là độc lập. Dependent individual.
The child is independent individual. Independent individual.
Yes.
And we support him learning học tập theo nhu cầu của riêng bạn ấy. Learning learning according to him or needs. Yes.
Thank you so much. And how about you, Ms. Thanh Hải? Do you agree or disagree with the statement we should teach our children as soon as possible, as early as possible?
Yeah. I I also I agree because when when the child is when the child is grow he 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 always to be the respect and dependent on um, he I can not how
You can think some idea in Vietnamese, and if you don't know how to say in English, you can ask me and Miss Minh Tâm. Try to express your idea. You think that that is good or bad, and it have some benefits or not?
mm,
Yes. Okay. Now proceed to another idea, another topic about some people think that uh, learning is about things our children can lose the childhood. If they focus on learning so much but don't have time to playing, for example, games, playing sports, or doing some activity with their friends, they will lose their childhood. Oh, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Or which is more important, learning or playing? Miss Minh Tâm?
call it working. The child learning through experiences. The children are working working on demand. We offer the right activities in it period. And the children will learn through experiences. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. How about you, Miss Thanh Hải? Hello, Miss Bien. Where are you going? I see that you are traveling, right?
Yes, I'm in car with my family and we have traveling in a fun hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice beach.
well, thank you.
Okay, now, do you want to share something about the experience? Sorry, about the idea. Learning without playing will lose the childhood. Do you agree or disagree? Miss Thanh Hải.
Hôm nay không có từ nào trong đầu cô.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can use Google Translation. or if we cannot discuss about some topic, we can share about our daily life, our how to go with our children, something like that. How many children do you have?
You ask me?
Yes. How many children do you have in your family?
I have two children. I have
Yeah.
two sons. Yeah. Um, one is still and now he works, and and one is he is studying university.
Some big kids. they are not kids. They are adolescent. They are adults, right? So when they are growing up, the way of teaching will be different, right? Some people they said that, Miss Tengai, some people they said that we should be friends with them. Yeah, we should not be a mom or a teacher, but we should be a friend. We talk them like we are their friend. So, do you agree or disagree?
So I think you should make a friend with uh, with my sons instead or of supervising him. Yeah. Uh, so mình take care him. You talk conversation in a day. I think understand hiểu lẫn nhau là gì?
Understand each other.
And understand each other. Yeah.
So, for example, when your son has his girlfriend, so when your son has his girlfriend, what did you do?
I think it's normal.
Yeah.
But now I still not see his girlfriend. Yeah. But if he has a girlfriend, I see normal. I encourage him. Yeah. Because now he work. He can make he can have his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, some mothers, some moms, because of the strong love, the big love with their son. So they cannot accept the truth that one day an, a new girl will stay with him instead of the mother. And they don't agree and they don't like that girl because they think that the son will never go far away her. You understand? Because of a strong attachment, strong love. So they cannot share the son with other girl. Especially some women, they just stay at home and take care their son. Especially some, they spend own life for take care her son. So whenever they hear, they know that there is a new girl stay near her son, they totally disagree and they will say some bad word or do some bad action to separate them. Yeah. But actually, that's not good for their son. Yeah. Hello, Miss Bingyan. Can you share some experience about your teaching?
Yes, teacher. Hello, teacher and everyone. First, I want to say a little bit my opinion about your question. That is learn child through experience. I really I completely agree with this opinion because two reasons. First, I think everybody learn by the a good way, that is through listen, hear, and who doing something. So I know that is a difference between learn by subconscious and I don't remember exactly that vocabulary. So I think that's a good way for everyone when they learn anything. So if we learn anything by the way by appearance, we remember forever, and that's a good way to practicing. It's better than when we read, or when a teacher or when a parent kiss by essay. I think that's the the reason. The another reason that is I think people see a kiss is a very little. They don't know, and they need we this anything, but I don't think so. A, a child is independent, so they need to learn by um, by what they want, what he or him want. If a parent want to teach a kid a thing, it's not it's not the it's not is the thing from by necessary of child. The children never want to receive this lesson. So I think that the good way that is when we need to teach the children by the way they need to learn according to your need, your own need. I'm a teacher, so when I teaching student in the past, I think I teach all thing I know, but that in fact my student don't need, and that's the reason why I think I'm not happy when I teaching. So now I change my mind, and when I teach the thing I want, I find a way know what my student want, and I teach what they want. I think that they really happy, and everything I teach my student always remember. They happy when they become my student. Yes, that's all.
Hmm?
Do you understand what
Yeah,
I
I
say?
understand. Yeah,
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you. Now, uh, the interesting question um, that many parents they they, they think they have the controversy. They they have some they have different view, different opinion about should we teach foreigner language as soon as possible. About foreign language, for example, English language. Some children just about 2, about 3, or about 5, when they didn't learn Vietnamese language, but their parents can teach English at home. They can they can communicate in English language at home, and also they can go to some English center to learn. Yeah, at the early age, about 2, about 3, or about 5. So, do you agree or disagree with this idea that our children should learn English as soon as possible?
That's great question. Thank you, Miss Thao. I don't agree the opinion. Children need to learn a foreign language as soon as possible, because I think first the children need to learn mother language first. So that reason, I think some parent when one children have the children learn foreign language, by the way they send they send the children go to international school when where, when they when they the first study, and after that the children can use more modern language fluently. And when I'm teach some student, I see that um, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah. I think first I need to teach my kids speak, understand, and can use mother language first. After 6 year, I find a way for my kids go to learn English in a school, but I think mother language is very important, and that's the first language my kids need to learn. After that, after another language, and we don't need to think that a children in the mother line need to learn language as soon as possible, because if we this my if we teach our kids by foreign language, they forget mother language, and that reason, last reason I think Vietnamese is a difficult language. So English is a common language in the world. It's easy to learn. So we need to learn the hard language first. Yes, that on.
Yeah, thank you. How about your idea? Oh, hello, Mr. Vũ Anh.
Yes, hello, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm late.
Okay. We are discussing about the idea: should a child learn a foreign language as soon as possible? For example, at the age of 2, 3, or 5, or before going to elementary school. Yeah. Do you agree or disagree with this statement, Mr. Vũ Anh?
Yes, I remember that today we say about subject how to teach my children.
Yes. You can share about it if you want.
Just I will share about share some about opinion about can speak more language, small language. I think that if we can speak more language after we we grow or left university is very good, because if we know more language, it help me to go everywhere. Uh, where to learn something or travel on the world. We can do some work, and we can speak for any person. I think if we know many languages, it will help me uh, earn some money. But I think that we only need to know one uh, more, know more um, one know one more one language such as English. Yeah. Example, if we from Vietnam, we now we only know more one language. It's a sign in language in English. I think that if we know clearly one language, it will have me confident, happy, and freely in life. I think so. Thank you.
Thank you. What you say is the importance about learning a foreign language, right? And now some people think that we should teach our children as soon as possible. We don't wait it grow up because it's too late to learn a foreign language. We should teach them as soon as possible at the early age, about 2, about 3, or about 5. Okay, so do you agree or disagree, Mr. Vũ Anh?
I disagree because 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 it late because it late. Um, um, if if to to know 4 or 5 languages, it is difficult. It is difficult. I think so. Mm, uh, it will make more time and develop and desire of us very big, but I think that we don't have. I don't agree about this. I think so only learn one language is good, is better. I think so.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. How about you, Miss Minh Tâm?
Agree that multiple languages should be offered to children in addition to their native language as soon as possible. Children 0 to 6 have an absorbent mind, hunger for information, and observe on that they experience through their senses. Children can learn any language as long as we use that language separately. Do not mix many languages in the conversation. Children who learn many languages early may speak later than their peer, hơn các bạn khác, than other children, but when they can speak, they will speak many languages. Children learn language since they in the womb about 3 to 4 months in the womb. They listen all language, and they observe thẩm thấu hấp thu all languages. The children have a sensitive period of language at about 2 years of age, and they speak a lot. Yes.
Thank you so much. How about you, Miss Thanh Hải? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I agree. The children learn language as soon as possible. For example, mother is Vietnamese, the father is foreigner. So I think they speak native language with their sons. The children is easy understand. Yeah. When the children grow up a year, they first they understand one word, and after then um, uh, um, eh, we talk long sentence. I think I think they uh, they uh, they grow uh, they grow language native language. Um, I think talk. I think speak every day. Um, Native language. If a mother or father is a foreigner, I think the children is very easy to study two language. Yeah, that's all.
Sure. I myself, I think that learning a foreign language or native language, for example, Vietnamese, it depends on the it depends on the the the, the habit and children they like or dislike. Uh, some children they enjoy learning foreign language like they are playing with us, not real learning. For example, sit on the chair and write down or do some homework. No, they don't learn by this way, but they learn foreign language just for fun, just some game or listen some songs or stories. They just enjoy the foreign language. For example, some kids nowadays they just listen some English songs and they repeat or they watch some English cartoon. For example, Peppa. You know about the Peppa cartoon? Yeah, they just enjoy. They just watch and but this is a good way to learn a foreign language. And a long time they can say the sentence in English without hesitate, without worrying, but they say in natural way. So we can help our children learn by this way. Just learn for fun, learn without studying, just enjoy. This is my experience. And now we move to another idea. Let me check. We can. Should we teach alphabet and number before elementary school, before primary school? Should we teach alphabet and number before our children go to school, go to elementary school? We should or not? Miss Begin? Yeah, you have two kids, and do you agree or disagree with the statement we should teach our children alphabet and number before going to elementary school?
You know, I have two kids, and first today is the first class, and I don't teach my kids anything about ABC alphabet or number first. I think that is the when my kids go to school, his teacher will teach he, and if I don't teach him because I see my kids very active. He can learn anything very quickly, so I don't worry about that. I know when he go to school, teacher can teach, and he don't need to learn first in would be. And now when he go to school, I don't care about what he learned about in class. I think that his teacher can help him, and I just did. I only did my kid when he needs. I have him, and I don't. I wish we shouldn't teach alphabet or number for my kids after 11 school, because if they know alphabet or number, they don't focus. They don't focus every and boring with the class, with the hit teacher. So that's the reason why I think don't shouldn't teach alphabet or number for kids first. Yes, that's all.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, chị Dương Quân ơi, à, trong trong thời gian này thì lớp đọc sách từ 5 giờ tới 6 giờ đó sẽ sử dụng cái Zoom của sư vô thủ, cái Zoom mà chúng ta sẽ cùng đọc sách vào cái khung giờ từ 6 giờ đến 7 giờ á. Thì mời chị Dương Quân tham gia cái Zoom đó nha.
Dạ vâng chị.
Dạ vâng ạ.
Chị.
Sorry chị.
How about you, teacher? I see your kids really special. I see he enjoy his life, and I really want how to teach him. Can you share with me and everyone?
Actually, I know about many methods about how to teach a kid, and I try to learn about Montessori, about smart brain, or some other method. I don't remember exactly the name, but as you know, nowadays there are many methods about teaching a kid early. And after I learn many methods and I try to apply it for my kid, I realized that knowledge is not so important in our real life. You know, you have the master or you have a degree in engineer, or you are the 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 doctor, that is not important. But actually, the more important, mm, we can prepare for our kids is the character, personal character, about what is right, what is wrong, about cause and effect. What should we do and what should not do. So at this time, anything any knowledge he should learn at school, I didn't teach him so much. For example, foreign language or alphabet or Vietnamese language or math or physical. I don't teach anything about them. But I often say so much about cause and effect. Yeah, I learn about Dharma, and I also bring him to learn with me. For example, at home, I often open some Dharma talk. You know, other master, other monks, they teach us about Dharma talk, and I open some video, and we can listen together. I don't, I don't, uh, I don't, mm, I don't tell him you must listen, but you, but uh, I push him in the interesting way. They can listen, and also he can play his game. He can play Rubik or reading book and listen uh, together. Yeah, but they learn by their way, not by our way. Yeah, sometimes uh, he tell me some interesting thing. For example, this is cause and effect. You do something wrong, and now you get the uh, the 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 bad condition. You get bad results. Yeah. For example, I lose something, I lose my money, and he said that maybe you do some bad thing in the past, and now you get bad result. And in the past, I often worry about his learning. For example, someday he didn't learn anything, and teacher she taught me that she cannot teach my son. Yeah, and I am so worried. I was so worried, and I asked Master Votu because, as you know, um, we often think that our children they so smart and they are good. They they learn very well, and someday suddenly he become bad student, and we cannot accept that our son is bad student. We just want he is good. He a good student. He had a high score or something like that. So we try to do something to change the result to to make him become good student like before. And that is the wrong way. The good thing we can help our children is we should teach him to have other student and teacher also in his class. And the result, he is good or bad student, we just accept, we just agree. And that's okay, because everything is changes. Everything is changed. And today maybe he is bad student, but tomorrow he will be different. It depends on cause and effect, not depends on us. So I don't focus so much about his learning. And now I often ask him, what do you do in your class? Do you have any other? Do you have your teacher? Something like that. And our children, they're so special, and they can do many things that we cannot expect, we cannot imagine. For example, one day when we go to the bookshop to buy a copy for him, and he tell me that should I buy glue for my teacher, because I see that her glue is almost done. And this is a good deed we can do for my teacher. He said that, and I totally agree. I am so surprised that just a little, just a small thing, but he can take care for other. He can know that what they need, and he adapt. He supply for his teacher, and when he give the glue for his teacher so happy. She cannot imagine that a little kid can take care and can give what she actually needs. And at that end of the day, the teacher give him another book for the gift for what he do. And actually he's so happy about his job. And our children should learn by this way. When they have other students, and when they have their teacher, they have the good condition to learn. And someday before, I cannot imagine that if he become a special student, big surprise for the teacher. He learned by himself double as before. He can finish all his homework and also do more job than before without any requirement. I actually surprised also, and I don't believe. So he said that I actually know you don't believe I can do. So I give some mm, some result. I bring the result from home so you can check it that I can do. Yeah. So this is the way now I follow. Now I am teaching. Actually, I don't teach anything. I just go with him and I support what he want to do. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for listening. So I think knowledge is important, but the most important is the attitude, is the character. Yeah, characteristic. Yeah. So we should help our children to prepare the right attitude, right view, and that is the most important which he can bring in whole life and also in other life in the next life. Actually, this is the topic. You see, I prepare for the last discuss, but Miss Bingin asked me, and I said so much, and we don't have time to discuss this topic. Okay, I think that's enough for today. We are discussed so much about our method, how to teach our children. And actually, when we chat together, when we share together like this, we also have the good deeds to go with our children in the real life. And maybe I'm a little busy for 15 days because I will join the meditation retreat, a long meditation retreat. So I cannot, maybe we cannot have the meeting until 15th of May. So maybe the next week we don't have the discuss meeting like this, but we should continue learn by ourselves, by Anki, or listen some video and shadowing on the YouTube. Okay. And I hope that when I come back from the retreat, we continue to learn together. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Teacher.
yeah, next week we will be off. Okay, goodbye. See you in the future, not next week.
Goodbye, teacher.
Yeah, but also we should make a short video sharing about
Yes.
teaching method. Yeah,
Okay.
we should share long video like Miss Bing Yin. Yeah, it's so interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You guys have a good vacation, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I enjoy my vacation with Master Vô Thủ.